If you've been scrolling through your social feeds lately, you might have stumbled upon a video making the rounds that claims the rapper Blueface was stabbed. And here's the kicker. This all went down before his much anticipated showdown with the TikTok sensation Salt Poppy.
He's dancing again. He's dancing again.
This video is not just stirring up a frenzy, but is also casting some serious doubts on the upcoming fight. Oh, and did I mention there's a chorus of voices crying foul play? Buckle up as we find out why everyone's absolutely losing it over the fact that Blueface got stabbed on camera. Stage stabbing. Misfit Boxing has seen the emergence of a fervent fan base. The likes of the Paul brothers, KSI, and even Floyd Mayweather are the stars of this peculiar show. Among them, Salt Poppy has carved out a reputation as a formidable fighter, earning respect bout after bout. His next challenge was slated to be a showdown with none other than rapper Blueface. Misfits Boxing was co-founded by a stellar crew, the Sauerland brothers, KSI and Mams Taylor. Picture this, Callie and Nissa Sauerland, straight out of a boxing dynasty, with pugilism flowing in their veins. Then there's KSI, the YouTube sensation and singer, packing a legion of fans who flock to his every move. And who's Mams Taylor, you ask? Well, he's a singer-songwriter with a knack for management, steering KSI's ship. Together, this dream team's got serious firepower. Misfits Boxing isn't playing around. They've locked in a broadcasting deal with DAZN, beaming their live event straight to your screen. Their fourth big show of 2023 is already cooking. This event was to feature a bout between Blueface and Salt Poppy, but the rapper recently dropped a video claiming he had been attacked by an unknown assailant. In the video, he appeared to be grappling with the intruder, but oddly enough, there was no conclusive evidence of any stabbing. Blueface announced that this incident has rendered him unfit to face Salt Poppy in the ring, leaving fans skeptical about his motives. Some even suspect he might be pulling a tactical maneuver to dodge the fight. It won't be the first time a rapper is accused of employing extreme measures to get out of a sticky situation. Back on February 13th, 2019, rapper YNW Melly found himself nabbed for murder. Cops claim he and YNW Bortland killed his friends Anthony Williams and Christopher Thomas. He supposedly pulled some stunt trying to pass it off as a drive-by. Talk about a script gone wrong. The law in Florida isn't messing around. Melly could be staring at life behind bars or even the Big D. Fast forward to February 25th, 2019. The plot thickens. Investigative documents hit the scene. Turns out the detectives are talking phone records, pointing fingers right at Melly, claiming he was right there when it all went down. Autopsy reports, crime scene CSI stuff, it's all laid out. Melly's supposedly the one who pulled the trigger on his friends from inside the car. Cops also claimed the drive-by bullet holes on the car's skin were staged to throw them off the scent. Back to the Blueface case. The video showed an unexpected intrusion into Blueface's practice session, yet the lack of substantial proof of a stabbing made the public really suspicious. In the build-up to this bout, the prevailing sentiment was that Salt Poppy had the upper hand over Blueface. This confidence was rooted in Poppy's impressive track record. 2 of his 3 wins concluded with his opponents flat on the canvas. His lone loss came from a clash with Anthony Taylor, a seasoned light heavyweight fighter who also took on Tommy Fury. In contrast, Blueface's boxing journey has been marked by cancellations. He stepped into the ring just once, facing off against TikTok personality Kane Trujillo in an undercard for the bare knuckle fighting championship. The rapper secured a victory via unanimous decision, but now his participation in the forthcoming bout against Salt Poppy is now off the table. Salt Poppy, whose real name is Nathaniel Bustamante, was born on February 24th, 1994. His journey to stardom started with his viral fake run challenge videos on TikTok. Poppy's roots trace back to Candelaria, Quezon in the Philippines. However, destiny had bigger plans for him. At the age of 14, he packed up and headed to London with his folks. While his heart had a soft spot for boxing from a young age, his first gig was quite different. He worked as a nurse for a solid 5 years. It was only later that he decided to fully embrace the roles of content creator and boxer. Salt Poppy has truly made a mark in the digital realm. His TikTok fame began with those fake run videos, propelling him into the limelight. Gradually, he shifted gears and focused more on his online presence. He used platforms like TikTok and Instagram to share not just his dance moves, but a variety of captivating content. His social media engagement is through the roof, with millions of views and likes across his channels. And guess what? He's not limited to bite-sized videos. Salt Poppy owns a YouTube channel boasting a following of over 500,000 subscribers. This is where he dives deep into his boxing endeavors, providing fans with a ringside seat to his pugilistic pursuits. But that's not all. Poppy isn't just a one-person show. He's collaborated with prominent boxers and social media luminaries, adding even more layers to his already vibrant career. As with his social media presence, Salt Poppy's boxing career has been nothing short of electrifying. The first notable showdown was against British YouTuber halal ham. Set as part of the prelims for the Showstar Boxing UK vs USA event at London's SSE Arena on March 5th, 2022, Poppy secured victory over Ham via unanimous decision. Next up, the spotlight turned to a clash with Canadian Twitch streamer Andy Worski at the O2 Arena on August 27th, 2022. The fight was over almost as soon as it began, with Poppy unleashing a stunning uppercut hook combo that knocked down Worski in mere seconds. While Worski showed grit by getting back on his feet, the referee decided to call off the match just 29 seconds in. Poppy's journey continued against American mixed martial arts fighter Josh Bruckner. The announcement came on December 3rd, 2022, with the fight scheduled for January 14th, 2023 at London's Wembley Arena. Poppy's second-round knockout triumph turned heads worldwide, even catching the attention of professional boxer Ryan Garcia, who chimed in on social media. The excitement didn't stop there. On February 10th, Poppy inked a multi-fight deal with Misfits Boxing, signaling a new chapter in his career. His bout against Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor was highly anticipated. The clash took place on May 13th, 2023, as part of the MF and DAZNX Series 007 KSI vs. Joe Fournier event at London's Wembley Arena. While Poppy gave his all, Taylor's performance earned him a unanimous decision victory. Then there were talks of Poppy taking on Slim Albaher for a belt, as proposed by the Misfits Small Council. Poppy was game, proposing a weight range for the bout. However, Slim remained tight-lipped. The potential match for the Misfits Boxing middleweight title remained uncertain until it was confirmed that Slim would not be facing Poppy on the prime card. Then the discussions began about a bout between Poppy and rapper Blueface. Excitement grew as Poppy issued a direct challenge to Blueface, but on August 23rd, Blueface announced he wouldn't be able to fight due to being stabbed. Poppy's dominant results are truly a recipe for fear. Perhaps this is why people believe Blueface created a ruse to back out. The slated bout between Salt Poppy and Blueface was scheduled to be a highlight of the DAZN Prime event in October. This event boasted a lineup that included KSI versus Tommy Fury and Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. Yes, the very same Paul Dennis fight that has caused a beef on X, formerly known as Twitter, where Dennis has relentlessly mocked Paul for getting engaged to Nina Agdal. But with Blueface's claim, Poppy is left searching for a new adversary in the Misfits event. Misfits Boxing has come a long way in a short time. Blueface had that initial spark, you know? But somewhere along the line, he seemed to lose his focus. Like, remember when he kicked off with the whole OnlyFans show, the Blue Girls Club? Like his fight against Poppy, this show also reveals the rapper's habit of biting off more than he can chew. Blue Girls Club. So picture this, you've heard of Bad Girls Club, right? Well, Blueface took a cue from that controversial reality show and cooked up his own concoction, the Blue Girls Club. Imagine bringing a bunch of young women right into your crib and then filming their every move for a solid month. Drama, fights, non-stop partying, the whole 9 yards. The show, which was filmed in October 2020, followed 10 women on 18 episodes in 21 days. And guess what? All this action lands on OnlyFans for a price. What's the price? A $1.50 monthly fee that it's pretty much padding Blueface's wallet, while the women are left with a hefty dose of exposure. Around 4,000 subscribers were coughing up a cool $30 to $50 every month. Episodes dropped here and there from October through November 2020. Crunching the numbers, that's a whopping $100,000 to $200,000 every month from subscriptions alone. But guess what? The ladies in the spotlight didn't catch a cent of it. Blueface and his team were just winging it. No big media guns backing them. Instead, they relied on the rapper's cousin and managers, Whack 100 and Bravo, doubling as security. Plus, a handful of small production outfits caught the action on camera. Privacy? Nope. The men wandered wherever, even into the women's unlocked bedroom. Food was scarce, but booze flowed freely. The ladies got their phones taken away and then doled out when it was time for live streaming. Oddly, there were no medical or psychological pros in sight, unlike standard reality fare. And chaos? Buckle up. Days in, fights erupted, and accidents went wild. One contestant's leg took a hit when she slipped, breaking up a brawl. Another lost a tooth tangling with Porter's baby mama. Fists kept flying for days, sparking alliances and rivalries. The first 5 minutes into the house, a fight broke out, said Zia, aka Snow. She spilled that the security-cum producers stirred the pot, dropping questions about other girls to ramp up tensions. The scene was ready, but as the curtains went up, it was clear that the original plans had some issues. Since there weren't enough beds at the beginning, the participants ended up competing for a comfortable spot. Zia revealed that Blueface's original plan of accommodating 8 women fell short at the beds. The coveted 4 pink beds became the center of the storm. There were also claims that some of the contestants were merely seeking the limelight. The fights, it seemed, were more performative than genuine, erupting strategically for the cameras. The security team's swift interventions turned these clashes into fleeting moments of tension. The audience on OnlyFans bore witness to around 14 prominent brawls. However, the contestants hinted not all the fights were shown on screen. Amidst the chaos, the atmosphere within the house appeared to lack structure or narratives. The women's activities went from spontaneous outings to the park, to feed ducks, to the lingerie-clad parade, and impromptu twerking sessions, all competing for attention in front of the ever-watchful camera. Kayla Stinson, one of the contestants, reflecting on her experience, admitted the distress caused by the unrestrained environment. The absence of a script had unintended consequences as the drama escalated beyond her comfort zone. Zia shared that she endured not one, not two, but a staggering 8 instances of assault. Zia's strength in keeping her cool meant that most of this intense stuff was off camera, but 3 fellow contestants had her back and stood as witnesses. In a quest for some sanity in the chaos, Zia turned to Blueface, but his reaction was far from what she expected. He raised an eyebrow and asked her how she could sign up for a show like the Bad Girls Club and not anticipate a bit of rough and tumble. Seriously? Rumor has it that Blueface might have played puppet master, pulling strings behind the scenes to stoke the flames between Zia and another contestant, Chrissy Malone, all for the sake of some fiery drama. It was also believed that the production team was pulling strings too, orchestrating conflicts among the ladies. Chrissy allegedly got the royal treatment, while some of the ladies faced the boot for their antics, like one who went wild and threw a smoothie at a security guard. Chrissy seemed to slip through the cracks. Amidst the roller coaster, enter Denson, the eldest lady in the house at 35. She found herself in the unexpected role of a peacemaker, trying to break up a battle royale between Chrissy and another contestant, Wheezy. But things took a wild twist. Denson ended up with a fractured foot. The whole skirmish was captured on camera. Eventually, Wheezy was kicked out, proving she was just too much to handle, even for the resident toughie, Chrissy. Denson, on the other hand, opted for a drama-free route, trying her best to steer clear of squabbles. But as she put it, walking on eggshells was the norm. The tension was palpable, and unpredictability hung in the air like a storm waiting to break. Some found solace in the madness, like Irie Cooper, aka Butterscotch. To her, the experience was a blend of crazy and amazing. The realness of the show hit her hard, with unscripted energy driving the actions and reactions of everyone involved. But, she confessed, there were moments when the Bad Girls act might have gone a tad too far. Yet not everyone felt they got what they signed up for. Chrissy and Bonnie Lachey landed deals with Blueface's record label. However, there were claims that the rapper went back on his promises to help their careers. Renee, aka Louisiana Lemon Pepper Stepper, expected exposure to aid her modeling dreams, but felt she was sidelined for her more modest dressing. Renee's frustration grew as Blueface seemed to improvise the entire show. She felt like everyone was playing a role, even down to the nicknames they were assigned. The allure of clout transformed the atmosphere into something surreal, where they forgot their true selves. Halfway through, Blueface convinced everyone, except Zia, to get matching tattoos, cementing their team status. This move raised eyebrows, especially when compared to a recent scene where Blueface requested his name be tattooed on new contestants' bodies or they be evicted. Cult vibes, anyone? But the chaos wasn't limited to the contestants alone. One of the production companies, Crispy Productions, shared that the rapper was grossly unprepared for the show. The house transformed into a battlefield with items getting smashed. The company representative, who pulled out after 2 weeks, also mentioned that Porter underestimated how to keep the contestants engaged. Outings were abandoned due to the high likelihood of fights, fueled by alcohol. Here's the twist. The OnlyFans platform, where the show was posted, had some ground rules that were brushed aside. Violence and intoxication, both rampant on the show, weren't in line with their terms of service. OnlyFans got wind of this and took down posts that violated their rules. Meanwhile, Zia highlighted a critical flaw: no mental health checks before signing up. No surprise, as reality TV and mental well-being should go hand in hand. COVID-19 tests were a no-show as well, and masks were nowhere to be seen, even though these gatherings were prohibited in California. But surprisingly, despite the chaos, Zia doesn't regret her time on the show. Her Instagram followers ballooned from 1,000 to a whopping 54,000. Yet while the allure of clout left its mark, none of the contestants seemed eager to relive the madness. As Denson aptly summed it up, it was a big old mess. I'm so glad it's over. Chrissy Rock didn't only come out on top as the ultimate winner of the show, she also started a romantic relationship with Blueface. And if you thought the Blue Girls Club was a wild ride, buckle up, because her relationship with Blueface takes things to a whole new level. Chrissy Rock, Chrissy Eugenia Malone, or as the stage lights know her, Chrissy Rock, was born on March 14, 2000. Growing up in West Baltimore, Chrissy wasn't surrounded by silver spoons. With 11 siblings by her side, her father's absence due to imprisonment and her mother's battle with drug addiction led her through a tough childhood. From the tender age of 9 until she turned 18, Chrissy knew the harsh reality of homelessness all too well. Her story took a turn when she discovered her passion for running track around the age of 10 or 11. This fiery spirit carried her towards becoming a Division I athlete, eventually taking her to Santa Monica College in California. Beyond the pursuit of athletic excellence, the college offered her something more profound, a taste of independence and an escape from the clutches of homelessness. As fate would have it, a chance to shine on the national stage arrived in the form of the TV show Ultimate Tag, where her speed and agility earned her a $10,000 prize. But Chrissy's journey was just beginning. The reality TV bug bit her, and she found herself in the midst of Blue Girls Club. Chrissy's vibrant personality made her an instant favorite among viewers, ultimately leading her to victory in the competition and securing a record deal with Blueface's label. During the show, a memorable clash between Chrissy and Jaden Alexis, the mother of Blueface's children, made headlines. Chrissy even lost a tooth in the fight. In 2020, Chrissy's musical aspirations took center stage. She dropped her debut single, Lonely, a collaboration with Blueface. Before long, another hit emerged, the infectious track Vibe, amassing over 5 million streams on Spotify. Embracing the reality TV world once again, she joined the cast of Baddies in June 2022, becoming a regular on the Zeus series since season 2, and even gracing the audition specials. The Zeus network, not willing to let her star dim, announced a spin-off for Chrissy in October 2022. The excitement built up as the debut of Blueface and Chrissy Crazy in Love drew near. The show took off, capturing attention and hearts alike. Recently, on July 2nd, 2023, the Zeus network treated fans to a teaser trailer for the much-anticipated season 2 of Blueface and Chrissy Crazy in Love, promising its arrival later in the month. But things weren't all rosy in their relationship. The saga of Blueface and Chrissy Rock's relationship took a dramatic turn in February 2022. At this point, Chrissy had already parted ways with Blueface's label. However, things escalated when she was accused of stealing his car and got arrested in Oklahoma on drug possession charges. Blueface didn't hold back, venting his frustration on Instagram stories, calling her out for the alleged car theft and her subsequent attempt to drive it all the way to Baltimore. Blueface's manager, Whack 100, joined the chorus, alleging that Chrissy had also taken money from Blueface. The drama was on full display as mugshots and accusations dominated the headlines. Screenshots of text conversations surfaced, revealing Blueface's shock upon discovering Chrissy's involvement in breaking into his home and stealing his car, as she apparently left a message in blood on his wall. Just a little while after she got a tattoo of Blueface's face on her neck, Chrissy found herself in a big clash with the rappers. Family. Blueface's mom, Carlissa Sappho, spoke out with a swollen face. She said, "All I know is my son will never bring that person around my family ever again in life, and that's all that matters. Carry on." She also said she couldn't forgive Chrissy. In a video Blueface shared, Chrissy hinted that the situation pushed her to a point where she felt like she had to get physical. News broke in August 2022 that Chrissy was arrested on misdemeanor charges of criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. The incident reportedly took place at a bar in Scottsdale, Arizona, where Chrissy allegedly punched Blueface. Conflicting stories emerged, with Blueface later denying claims of physical assault on Instagram. As September rolled in, surveillance footage captured a heated altercation involving Chrissy, Blueface, and Chrissy's father at a hotel in Baltimore. The video depicted a brawl between Blueface and Chrissy's dad, exposing the deepening conflicts within their relationship. Chrissy took to social media saying, "So my boyfriend knocked my dad out." Taking to Twitter, Chrissy revealed that her father had previously assaulted her mother in disturbing ways. She said, "Somebody was been supposed to knock out a long time ago." The relationship drama continued into October 2022. In an Instagram live session, Chrissy claimed that Blueface had physically harmed her, displaying a bruised face as she recounted the alleged incident. She accused Blueface of preventing her from leaving a moving vehicle, leading to violence. However, just a day later, Chrissy changed her tune, stating that Blueface was actually trying to save her from harming herself during a bad trip caused by alcohol. Amidst the turbulence, Zeus Network released a trailer for their reality show, Crazy in Love, which showcased snippets of their wild journey. The trailer dropped shortly after Chrissy declared herself single on Twitter, only to be seen with Blueface once again just days later. Christmas came to a joyous end in 2022, but the gifts wouldn't stop pouring in, especially in the Chrissy and Blueface relationship. In January 2023, a whirlwind of events unfolded in the lives of Rock and Blueface. Amidst the winter chill, Rock boldly announced her pregnancy, proudly declaring that the child belonged to none other than Blueface. However, like a twist in a drama-filled plot, Blueface swiftly denied his role as the father, calling for a paternity test. But that wasn't all. He also threw a handful of allegations, claiming Chrisean had relationships with 10 different men in the past year alone. The saga took a public turn when Rock decided to open up about the entire ordeal in an interview with Complex. Sitting Chrisean faced the question of her preference regarding the baby's gender. With a casual chuckle, she responded that she wouldn't mind having both a boy and a girl, perhaps even wishing for twins. Growing up as the 11th among 12 siblings, she confessed her fondness for a bustling, vibrant family. Setting the record straight on the dramatic pregnancy announcement, Chrisean revealed that Blueface's initial reaction was likely fueled by a previous disagreement. She spoke about an incident where she had taken an unannounced trip to Baltimore without Blueface knowing. Instead, she told him in LA with her female friend Stunna. Next, Rock and Blueface found themselves collaborating artistically yet again. They dropped a track titled Lit, complete with a video that ingeniously featured snippets from an intense interview they had on the Sharp Tank podcast, where Blueface was asked to leave by the security. Then they dropped a music video in the middle of January for their fresh track Dear Rock. The video went all out with a fake wedding ceremony. You've got Blueface and Rock up there, standing by an altar, making it look like they're saying their I do's. But here's the twist. It was all about creativity and art. They were diving deep into their artistic vibes, letting the music guide them through this make-believe wedding scene they cooked up. Blueface the rock star. Despite what you may think of Blueface, the rapper's story hasn't been marked by only wild stunts, shady business decisions, or dramatic relationships. The rapper's real name is Jamal Porter. Back in October 2018, things started to heat up for him with the release of the music video for his track Respect My Crippin'. But it wasn't just his rhymes that caught attention. It was his unique and offbeat rapping style that turned him into a viral meme sensation. The buzz caught the ears of the big players, and in the following month, he inked a deal with Cash Money West, a part of Birdman's Cash Money Records label, repping the West Coast. 2019 brought the remix of Thotiana, featuring Cardi B and YG, which skyrocketed as his most successful track yet, peaking at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100. Then came 2020, a year that saw the release of his debut studio album, Find the Beat. But let's rewind a bit to get a glimpse of his early days. Blueface was born on January 20th, 1997, in the heart of Los Angeles, California. He hopped through multiple elementary schools before settling down with his mom in Santa Clarita Valley and later moving in with his father in Oakland. As life's road led him to the San Fernando Valley, he walked the halls of Arleta High School, where he was more than just a rapper to be. He rocked the alto saxophone in the marching band and held the position of the starting quarterback on the football team, standing tall at 6 feet 3 inches and weighing in at 162 pounds. And let's talk about his game. He led the team to victory, snagging an East Valley League championship in 2014. But Blueface had more than just touchdowns in his playbook. He went on to join Fayetteville State University to play college football, even racking up impressive stats. However, his heart had other plans, and he left in 2016 to follow his passion for music. In his music video for the remix of Thotiana, you can catch a glimpse of his past life as a football player, where he portrays a high school quarterback choosing the wild side of fame over his coach's guidance. His love for rap blossomed early, with influences like 50 Cent, The Game, and Snoop Dogg setting the stage for his musical journey. And from those beginnings, Blueface emerged as a voice that couldn't be ignored. The rapper initially went by the name Blueface Bleed'em, a nod to his connections with the Schoolyard Crip street gang. One day he paid a visit to his buddy Laudiano's music studio for a simple task, picking up a phone charger. But destiny had other plans. A challenge was thrown down, rap over a beat. And guess what? Blueface didn't back down. He dove into the world of rhythm and rhyme, and that's when the magic started. His very first track, Deadlocks, was born, a creation that echoed through the virtual waves of SoundCloud. Laudiano played a crucial role, producing the beat that became the backdrop to Blueface's lyrical journey. By June 2018, Blueface unveiled his debut project, a full-length musical venture titled Famous Crip. The word began to spread, and his music caught the ears of Californians. It wasn't long before his second EP, Too Kachi, made its way onto both SoundCloud and Spotify, further solidifying his presence in the music realm. Now it was October 2018, a pivotal moment. A music video emerged showcasing his track Respect My Crippin' on World Star Hip Hop's YouTube channel. As if touched by musical gods, the video turned into a viral sensation, setting off waves of memes across the internet landscape. Suddenly, the spotlight shone brighter on Blueface. Tracks like Thotiana and Next Big Thing rose to newfound fame, painting the airwaves with his distinctive sound. But the excitement didn't stop there. Blueface got crafty on social media, initiating a challenge that asked his his followers to decide which high school he should visit. Pasadena High School emerged victorious, drawing in a wave of new followers and heightening his star power. Then he inked a deal with Cash Money Records' West Coast affiliate, Cash Money West. Clips of him with heavyweight artists like Drake and Quavo flooded his Instagram, leaving fans eager for more. The end of 2018 neared, and Blueface wasn't finished surprising the world. An acoustic video featuring Einer Banks and teasing his upcoming song Bleed It went viral. In January 2019, the official track dropped, accompanied by a video on the Lyrical Lemonade YouTube channel, amassing an astonishing 2 million views within the first 24 hours. Rolling into 2019, Blueface's track Thotiana burst onto the Billboard Hot 100 at number 75, marking his first appearance on a Billboard chart. The song's remixes with YG and Cardi B created even more buzz. His music videos, each a work of art, garnered millions of views in a matter of days. And to top it off, he found himself joining the ranks of XXL's 2019 freshman class, a true testament to his growing influence. Then came August 2019, and with it, an EP titled Dirtbag. This 8-track creation featured collaborations with industry heavyweights like The Game, Rich the Kid, and Lil Pump, to name a few. Despite the commercial success, critical reviews were mixed, but Blueface wasn't one to slow down. He teased his debut studio album Find the Beat, dropping hit singles like Close Up, First Class, Obama, and Holy Moly. The album's journey faced delays due to trademark issues, but on March 13, 2020, it finally saw the light of day, boasting a star-studded lineup of features. Amid his musical triumphs, Blueface also ventured into the culinary world, opening a soul food haven named Blues Fish and Soul in Santa Clara, California. The multifaceted artist soon decided to step into the world of amateur boxing, making his debut in an unexpected. A showdown against TikTok sensation Kane Trujillo. This fiery event took place on July 23, 2021, during the undercard of the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 19, Van Zant versus Ostovich. With 3 intense rounds under their belts, Blueface emerged victorious, claiming the win through unanimous decision. In 2022, Blueface had plans for 2 exhibition matches that stirred up anticipation. Unfortunately, fate had other plans. The match against FaZe Temper, scheduled for August 27th, was derailed due to a pre-fight altercation involving Blueface and his girlfriend. Similarly, his co-feature match against Swaggy P on September 10th was called off after a boxing license denial. Seems Blueface's boxing career can't seem to go on smoothly. Do you think Blueface faked the attack? Who should Salt Poppy fight instead? Let us know, and kindly click the cards on your screen for more videos like this one.